Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation, without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Dow's Quick Stop in Fairfield offers a huge variety of mouth-watering hot and cold sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, meals to go, freshly made Italians, crisp BLTs, breakfast pizza, and much more. We use only the finest, freshest ingredients. Our menu also includes made-to-order, sizzling hot, fresh pizza and pizza by the slice for a grab-and-go. Stop in for an ice-cold beer, drinks, wine, and slush puppies. We also have your favorite brand of chips and snacks to complement your meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or dinner on the go, or a sit-down meal, we've got you covered at Dow's. We've got gas, diesel, and we now accept fleet cards. Order ahead. Call Dow's now at 453-7054. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786. Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions, competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. We use our sportsmen for everything around the property, like plowing snow all winter. We can't wait to put it to work. The Sportsman is in stock and ready for winter. Visit Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity today.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa here. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today. The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios. At Central Maine Motors Auto Group, discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with our extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call our dedicated and professional sales team now, 207-358-4606. Your pets deserve the best, and at Dirigo Veterinary Care, that's exactly what we provide. Conveniently located at 14 Waterville Commons, right next to Starbucks in Waterville, we offer comprehensive veterinary care with a personal touch. Dr. Matt Townsend is ready to provide expert care to all of your pets. Call our friendly staff now, 618-6922.
You work hard for your money, and a person's finances are one thing that determines the way they live. It determines your lifestyle, what type of car you drive, the area in which you live, or what hobbies you can afford. Contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today at 877-9450. Visit Prime Financial at 753 West River Road in Waterville or online at primefinancial.biz.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield is offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There's something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step towards your future by exploring our available programs and course offerings. Scan the QR code now for more information. Dr. Brian Gillis and the team at the Wellness Center are here to assist helping you with your wellness journey. Let's meet Dr. Gillis.
We're here at the Dr. Gillis Wellness Center in Oakland, Maine. Doc, good to see you.
Greg, great to see you, old friend. Been a doctor in the greater Kennebec Valley area for a little bit over 25 years. And this is a probiotic. So this is the bacteria in your gut. These two species of bacteria, they can make a short-chain fatty acid called butyric acid. We know that when there's high levels of butyric acid in the gut, the insulin levels go down. Glucomannan, chromium picolinate, turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger. Those are the strongest prebiotics in the world. So what I did is I bulk bought it, and I buy 40 pounds of each, and then I made my own supplements by combining them. But since there's 12 of them, I had to break it into 2. Okay. And then I made it very affordable for patients to afford. So they take these with their apple cider vinegar along with the weight loss medication, and that's how the program works. We have lots of successful people that are doing that.
At Dr. Brian Gillis's Wellness Center, we're committed to helping you achieve your wellness goals. Our experienced team, led by Dr. Brian Gillis, a board-certified medical doctor and surgeon with hospital privileges, offers personalized care and treatment plans designed specifically for you and your weight loss journey. Stop by our walk-in clinic every Wednesday from 1 to 6 p.m. at 8 Water Street in Oakland.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Cashier. As a basketball player, driving to the basket is a big part of my game. I also enjoy golfing, and there's nothing like the feeling of hitting a long drive. No matter how you drive or what you drive, be sure to get your next ride at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. They have a great selection of vehicles, great customer service, and lots of financing options. And of course, they always take cash. Visit coldbrookmitsubishi.com or drive to see them in Skowhegan.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Dow's Quick Stop in Fairfield offers a huge variety of mouth-watering hot and cold sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, meals to go, freshly made Italians, crisp BLTs, breakfast pizza, and much more. We use only the finest, freshest ingredients. Our menu also includes made-to-order, sizzling hot, fresh pizza and pizza by the slice for a grab-and-go. Stop in for an ice-cold beer, drinks, wine, and slush puppies. We also have your favorite brand of chips and snacks to complement your meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or dinner on the go, or a sit-down meal, we've got you covered at Dow's. We've got gas, diesel, and we now accept fleet cards. Order ahead. Call Dow's now at 453-7054. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786. Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions, competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Good evening, high school football fans, and welcome into Epic View Studios' presentation of Lawrence High School football. Tonight, the Bulldogs take on Mount Blue. Rick Dugal, along with Larry Workman and Eli Poulin in the Dr. Brian Gillis Wellness Center broadcast booth. Today's game brought to you by Dr. Brian Gillis Wellness Center, 8 Water Street in Oakland, Prime Financial, 753 West River Road in Waterville, Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville. Call 810-2255. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Central Maine Motors Auto Group, KMD Waterville, L-Dub. Lawrence coming in 3-2, coming off a nice win last week, getting back on the winning train, if you will, with a 48-21, a 48-28 win over Messalonski. Mount Blue coming in at 1-4. All signs point to a Bulldog victory.
Well, yes. Right now Lawrence is number 3, Mount Blue number 7 in the heel points. Falmouth played Mount Blue last week and really took it to Mount Blue 55-9. That's the worst loss of the season for Mount Blue. They've been actually very competitive. They opened the season against Brewer, winning 33-6, and then they lost overtime to Gardner 14-7. Brunswick 20-15, Skowhegan 20-8, and then last week Falmouth, which is the #1 team, and probably I wouldn't say head and shoulders the best team in Northern B, but they're the team to beat.
Yeah, actually, what Coach Hersom may be concerned with is looking past the Cougars here to next week's battle with Falmouth. That's going to be a big game down at Falmouth.
Yeah, that is that will be a big game, but you got to focus week to week. You're on your own opponent, and Lawrence is coming in averaging 30 points a game and giving up 22 points on the defensive side. Mount Blue offensively, they're scoring 14 points a game and giving up 23.
Yeah, that's not typical Lawrence defense, giving up 22 a game. Also brought to you tonight, this game is brought to you by Kennebec Valley Community College, online at kvcc.me.edu. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow, Dow's Quick Stop, Western Avenue in Fairfield, Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Dr. Anna Froman in Benton, call 544-6786. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes, online at dsfuneral.com. Dixon's Family Market in Benton. Ignite Bars, visit ignitebars.com and use the promo code Alyssa B10 to get 10% off. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, call 948-5700. And Colebrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan and online at colebrookmitsubishi.com.
Rick, you talked about Lawrence coming off a 48-28 win over Missalonsky last week in Oakland. Some of the offensive stars, Mike Hamlin was 6 for 7 for 122 yards and 1 touchdown. Dustin Hunter Bellows, 6 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown, and he is out today. We're seeing him walking around in a boot, so we're trying to get some kind of information on how long he's going to be out. Colton Carter had the big game, 16 carries, 138 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Preston Roy, 14 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. He also had 2 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown. He did it all. He had a strip of a kickoff and scored on the opening kickoff of the second half, which really turned that game around, and really Lawrence never looked back after that.
Yeah, looking at their season stats, Mike Hamlin, obviously the QB, has 544 yards passing, 33 of 46, very efficient. He's had a couple of games where he's been really throwing the ball well. That Bangor game, he threw the ball very well in the first half and really didn't go to him much in the second half. Colton Carter leading the rushing for the Bulldogs, almost 500 yards on 67 rushes for 10 touchdowns. You look at the receivings, Leighton Bradford has 58 yards. Preston Carter leads the team in yards with 169 yards and catches with 10 catches. So, Lawrence's offense has been for a long time and continues to be multi-dimensional. You can't just key on the run or the pass. They can beat you in either way. And, even with Bellows out for Hunter Bellows out for 4 weeks, from what we understand. They got a lot of options back there, LW.
Yeah, you might see Dustin Moore step in a little bit more. You can also lean on Carter and Roy a little bit more. Michael Hamlin might carry the ball a little bit. But one thing I've seen this year is Michael Hamlin. He's really taken that next step. And they're letting him throw the ball a little bit more this year. The Bangor game, he had 183 yards. Really, that first half, he was outstanding.
Yeah, he really was. 140 yards, I believe, in the first half. Hey, the team at Epic View Studios is proud of our local athletes, and we are excited to launch a new program called Senior Spotlight. This initiative will highlight outstanding senior student athletes in our community, celebrating their achievements and contributions on and off the field. It's interesting you're talking about Mr. Hamlin. Our first Senior Spotlight features quarterback Mike Hamlin, an outstanding student athlete from Lawrence High. Michael is a dedicated volunteer in the PAL program, where he works with young athletes in baseball, basketball, and football. Most recently, he served as the offensive coordinator for the Albion PAL football team. Michael is also an exceptional student, ranking in the top 5 in his class of 2025 with a GPA of 107.4. Sounds like a radio station, but 107.4, that's impressive. Across all of his AP and dual enrollment classes, he aspires to be an engineer, and the team at Epic View has thoroughly enjoyed watching Mike excel in many high school sports over his 4 years. Best of luck to Mike Hamlin. Actually, we've been watching him, you know, not just for the few years, like most kids, usually sophomore, junior, maybe senior year. He's been doing it since his freshman year. He got significant playing time in football his freshman year, and actually I believe I think he went in for a couple of plays in the regional championship game because of trying to think of who the quarterback was back
Wasn't
then.
it Trombley?
Yeah, the Trombley kid got hurt. So he's been doing it for a while, and you know, obviously having a kind of a breakout year as quarterback this year. You know, they're going to him more, and actually talking to Coach Pellerin before the season, he brought that up. He said you're going to see a lot from Mike Hamlin.
Officials tonight. You got referee Dick LaCase, umpire Ryan Frederick, back judge Brock Frederick. On the wing, Michael Perkins. The other wing, Mike Druin. And on the clock is Dale Brenton.
Our instant replays tonight are brought to you by our friends at Dirigo Veterinary Care. Intimate caring and the cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. The Dr. Brian Gillis Wellness Center in Oakland is committed to helping you achieve your wellness goals. Their experienced team, led by Dr. Brian Gillis, a board-certified medical doctor and surgeon with hospital privileges, offers personalized care and treatment plans designed specifically for you and your weight loss journey. Stop by their walk-in clinic Wednesdays from 1 to 5 p.m. at 8 Water Street in Oakland, or call 207-716-1555 today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of our national anthem, sung tonight by Mr. Eric Lunt. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job by Eric Lunt. I couldn't help but notice, though, that on the sheet, Larry, it had the singing janitor on there, crossed off, Eric Lunt jumping in from, because I believe he was whisked off to L.A. to perform the national anthem at today's Game 5. Dodgers-Padres.
Yes. I think you're
I can't
right.
confirm that, but I heard that. I heard a rumor about that.
Mountain Blue, 29, sophomores through seniors. Very small numbers. They've been down a little bit over the years, but what a traditional football power back in the 80s and 90s. some great battles.
Yeah, we were talking about in the pregame. I asked you. I can't remember myself, but it seems to me like they were one of the first teams in this area that were doing the spread offense. They've been doing it longer than anybody else.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Look at some of their common opponents, Larry. Gardner, you said they lost in overtime 14-7. The Bulldogs handled Gardner fairly easily in the opener, 26-0 here. And then Skowhegan beat Mount Blue 20-8 for their only win of the season, and the Bulldogs beat them handily 32-7. The two losses for the Bulldogs to Class A Bangor 33-24 and to number 2 Coney 42-21. Mount Blue's only win, as you said, over number 6 Brewer. They are in Class C.
Yeah, but you want Mount Blue. What they want to do is really, come out strong. Really drive down, put a score in, get some momentum, and make really Lawrence drive the whole field. And Lawrence, they want to really step on their throats right from the start. They want to put a quick score, get a couple, and get Mount Blue thinking, okay, this is going to be another long night like last week against Falmouth.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because as I'm watching them defer the kickoff, wouldn't you want to take the ball and maybe not give Lawrence the ball first? Because they, if they go bing, bing, bing down the field and score, that's pretty demoralizing, right?
And Lawrence's defense isn't as strong as it has been in the years past. I'd put my offense on the field and really try to, score and get a lead and get the momentum.
Hey, Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Yeah, the other thing, too, Larry, is Lawrence has struggled in kick coverage, right?
Yes.
So you could kind of get great field position probably, right? Kirian, Roy, and Colton Carter go back deep for the Bulldogs. Kicking off for Mount Blue, Matt Wrigley, a sophomore. No, I'm sorry. It's actually, where's number 11? Cannon Smith, a freshman.
Smith, a freshman, yes.
God forbid Mount Blue would have put their, team in the order of numbers. That's another one of my pet peeves. Going to be taken by the up man for Lawrence. Big number 7-7. You don't get too many balls. Brady Richards, he just takes a knee.
Oh, come on, young man.
I'm surprised he didn't start rumbling. He had all kinds of room to take off. Bulldogs will start first and 10 at their own 35. Opening drive, Class B North battle, number 3 Lawrence and number 7 Mount Blue.
Maybe he knew his limitations. I caught it. It's not going to get any better than this.
Right. Hamlin under center. Pitches it. Outside, not much there. Nice job of coming up and making the hit for Mount Blue. It's number 80. And I don't see a number 80. Oh, Joey Ratcliffe.
2nd and 10.
Hamlin, empty backfield, 3 receivers to his right. Kirian in the slot. They fake it. Hamlin rolling, looking downfield, throws it up for grabs and can't come up with the catch. Leighton Bradford was there. I think it was knocked away by Ratcliffe. So quickly 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Maybe, this is why we're up here and the coaches are down there, right? Interesting first play call, the end around.
To Keegan Littlefield.
To Keegan Littlefield, who doesn't really touch the ball very. He must be in there for Hunter Bellows.
Hunter Bellows, yes.
Three receivers go wide to the right. And Garrick Leclerc, the lone receiver to the left of Hamlin. He comes in tight now. Carter comes in motion. They fake it to him, rolling to his right, looking over the middle. Has a man wide open. Nice catch. Going down, diving down low, and coming up with the catch was Preston Roy. Good throw by Hamlin, and it's a first down. Here comes the instant replay. Brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care. You can see him roll. That's a tough throw across your body like that, and Hamlin able to make it easily for a first down.
Yeah, 21-yard completion sets up a first down at the Mount Blues 44.
That's demoralizing to a defense. How many times have we seen the Giants give up 3rd and long? Too many. Hamlin under center. He's going to give it to LeClaire, and he's going to lose about 4 yards.
Tackle by Dane Cousineau for the Cougars.
Interesting play calls here in the opening drive. You got who might be the best running back in Class B, hasn't touched the ball yet. I don't know if
Roy or
coordinator Ken Lindloff is
spreading the wealth.
Yeah, he's trying to fake Mount Blue out. So far, hasn't worked. 2nd and 14, back at the 48-yard line of Mount Blue. This time they pitch it out to Roy. Roy trying to cut inside, does cut inside, still on his feet as he gets down to just inside the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up a more makeable 3rd down, 3rd and 5, a long 5.
Obviously, 4-down territory for Lawrence, unless they get a sack or something like that. But you know, first touch by Roy, pitch right, and you know, got his got Carter out in front of him blocking, picked up 8 yards.
Roy and Bradford go wide to the left out of the shotgun. Hamlin, double handoff inside. Littlefield right up the middle. Littlefield, a race to the end zone. Littlefield all the way, touchdown. Keegan Littlefield just scooted up the middle, and he was gone. Here's the instant replay, the double handoff that they performed perfectly. And look at him accelerate into the secondary, and nobody touched him. I think he went in untouched, L-Dub.
Speed kills, and Littlefield has it. His first touchdown, 40-yard run.
Trevor Pellerin, back from his injury, will attempt the extra point. And the kick is no good, wide right. Our drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Quick strike offense, 6-0 Lawrence.
Okay, it was a 6-play, 65-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 40-yard touchdown run by Keegan Littlefield. The extra point was no good. And with 9 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Lawrence leads 6-0. That's another area where Lawrence, you know, against Bangor that we saw, they struggled with the extra points,
yep.
And they haven't seemed to correct it right from the start of the season against Gardner. You know, it's been a work in progress, and it really hurt them against Bangor because they were down by 9 points and they were 2 scores away, and they really, you know, they were really out of the game. You know, the tail end of the fourth quarter.
Dane Cousineau back deep for Mount Blue. Pellerin, high end-over-end kicks, going to come down to Cousineau. He's going to take it at about the 17, and he's got all kinds of room up the middle and closed out quickly. Number 41 for Lawrence, and I don't have a number 41, so not sure who that is. We'll have to find out. Good tackle there. Well, there was a hold. Looked like I might have been able to run through.
I don't know. I've seen you run.
No? You don't think I could?
No.
Maybe back in the old days.
Yes.
The way old days.
Turn back time.
1st and 10 for Mount Blue, trailing 6-0 at their own 35-yard line. Quarterback, Gary Harkins. Spread, and the running back flinched there. I'm surprised they didn't call that. And he breaks a tackle in the backfield. 54, Xavier Garcia had him wrapped up in the backfield, but he was able to get away. That was Cousineau. And
nice pursuit to the ball by the Lawrence defenders. Missed him in the backfield, but you had 3 more right at the line of scrimmage that tackled him for no gain.
You got Galkowski and Cousineau in the backfield with Harkins. Harkins, fake, nobody there. Quick throw, and he throws it away. There's no receiver even in the area. It's not intentional grounding.
Gary Harkins pass falls incomplete.
I think that was a broken play.
Yes, it
looked
was.
like he went to fake a handoff to his right, and nobody was there, and then he just threw it away.
Either the quarterback, looks like the quarterback got confused on the play.
3rd down and 10 for Mount Blue here. Opening drive for the Cougars, trailing 6-0. They send Galkowski wide left. And Wrigley wide to the right. Harkins back to throw. Harkins looking over the middle. Oh, he had him, but he threw it behind him. That was Galkowski, who made a nice in cut, and the ball was behind him. He couldn't come up with it. If he bleeds him, he's got a 1st down and more.
Yeah, nice play over the middle, and like you said, he just threw behind him, because if he does catch it, he could be off to the races.
Kurian and Roy back deep. And Galkowski will do the punting for Mount Blue. He just barely gets it off, a high kick. Roy is going to fair catch it at the 32-yard line, and the Bulldogs, actually 33-yard line.
32-yard punt.
Bulldogs will have their 2nd drive. They were successful in their 1st one. If you're seeking a reputable financial advisor for guidance on 401k and 403b investments, as well as the buying and selling of stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today. Reach Mike at 877-9450 or email him at mike@primefinancial.biz. They give it up the middle to Roy. Bounces off the first tackler, and no place to go. Pushing the pile there was Joey Hayden. And it's going to be a loss of a couple. Just look at all of Lawrence's run plays. I bet half of them have been losses. Obviously the big one, the 40-yard touchdown run, but
3 out of the 5 have been.
Yeah, see, I was right without even looking at your sheet. Kurian splits wide to the left, Bradford wide to the right, out of the shotgun. They give it to Carter. Carter through the middle. Carter running over, still on his feet as he drags 3 white shirts behind him and picks up a 1st down and more. Number 24, Roman Galkowski, able to finally drag him down.
That was a 21-yard run. First carry of the night for Colton Carter.
1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Mount Blue 47-yard line. 7:20 to go on a moving clock. 1st quarter, 6-0. Bulldogs in the lead. Bulldogs number 3 in the most recent Crabtree rankings. Mount Blue number 7. Hamlin from the shotgun again. They fake it, give it to Carter. Carter looking for a block, he gets it. Carter weaving in and out of traffic, still on his feet as he dragged down from behind again before he gets down to the 25-yard line.
That was a 22-yard gain. He's averaging 21.5 a carry.
That's not bad.
I like those numbers.
Isaac Waldrop was able to drag him down from behind finally. Such a patient runner, Larry, as he waits for his blocks and then he puts his hand right on the blocker and then kind of cuts off that. So hard for a defender. You almost have to just come up and blow up the blocker, you know.
Very patient. That's all those good runners are very patient. You let your blocks lead you. He's averaging over 7 yards a carry for the season.
They give it to Roy, breaks a tackle, and Roy is into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's see that one again. They hand it off to him. He disappears behind a wall of white players, or white jerseys, I should say, and then scats his way into the end zone to make it 12-0. And Pellerin will be on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and no good. Oh no, he snuck it through. Must have gone through the left corner of the upright. It's 13-0. Dr. Anna Froman is a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman, now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786 today. Drive Summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
For Lawrence, that was a 4-play, 66-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 25-yard touchdown run by Preston Roy. The extra point was good, and with 6 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Lawrence now leads 13-0.
Pellerin will kick it off. Back deep again, Cousineau for Mount Blue. Get the sense that Lawrence may be able to score every time they touch the ball tonight, L-Dub.
You know, right now, you've had 10 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns.
High kick comes down at about it goes out of bounds. So I think that, where do they put the ball in high school? 35?
35 or 40.
Ooh. I'm not sure I understand that. He was trying to kick it away from him, or
35.
35. So 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Mount Blue looking for their first down of the game. They trail at 13-0. Really could use a good drive here to kind of jumpstart their offense. Don't necessarily have to get points, but get a couple of first downs anyways. 2 receivers go wide to the left. Harkins out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. 1 running back is Cousineau, Reed Cousineau. Back to throw. Over the middle, caught. And still on his feet as he's running away from Leighton Bradford. Bradford could not drag him down. That was Matt Wrigley. He's going to get a first down and more out to midfield.
First completion and first down of the night for Mount Blue. Nice pass by Gary Hawkins. Only a junior.
First and 10 at midfield. Harkins out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to his left. Caught and dragged down from behind is Dane Cousineau. Brady Richards gets out there from his tackle position, takes him down, but not before a 9-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, the Lawrence secondary plays off quite a bit. They don't play up press coverage, really. Actually, last week they moved Leighton Bradford to safety and moved Cole Kirian up to corner. Harkins going to hand it off this time right up the middle. First down by Cousineau. As he gets down inside the 40 to the 37 of the Bulldogs. Mount Blue trailing 13-0, trying to answer, get back in this one.
You know, obviously the last game that we did was the Bangor game, and, you know, Bangor was they were bigger and more physical than Lawrence, but, you know, you're looking at Mount Blue's line, they got some beef up front. You know, they should really run between the tackles.
Harkins going to hand it off. No, he fakes it. He's going to try to get around the end. There's nothing there. Preston Roy came up, as well as number 62 for the Bulldogs. That's Ashton Darling.
No gain on the play. Tackle by number 62, Ashton Darling for the Bulldogs. Actually a loss of 2. Second down and 12.
Didn't fool anybody, did Harkins on that one.
No, nice job staying home on the ends, and they brought him down for a 2-yard loss.
Second and 12, I should say, at the 39-yard line of Lawrence. Harkins two receivers to the right and left. And Cousineau in the backfield. Back to throw. Looking, trying to get away. Throws, oh, he had him wide open and all kinds of room to run was Stevie Galkowski. And he just overthrew him. Cole Curian was down around the 20-yard line, L-Dub. They're at least getting a first down and more on that play.
Yeah, he needed, needed to have a nice little touch pass right there. Just float the ball out and let him run under it, and he just threw it a little bit too hard over his head, and that sets up a third and 12.
Jeremy Thompson was putting the pressure on. Probably in 4-down territory are the Cougars here. Harkins boxed out the signals. Takes a snap. Back to throw, fakes it, looks like a screenplay, and Lawrence was all over it. And that's going to be incomplete. They were looking for Cousineau, Reed Cousineau. You got Reed Cousineau, Dane Cousineau. You got Stevie Galkowski and Roman Galkowski. You got some Galkowskis and some Cousineaus on this Mount Blow team. 4th down and 12. Two receivers go to the left, one to the right in Matt Wrigley. And Dane Cousineau in the slot to the left. Back to throw. Looking, all kinds of time. Throws deep downfield and, should have been picked off by Leighton Bradford. He mistimed his jump, but Lawrence will take over on downs at the 39-yard line, at their own 39-yard line. The professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Veyu Reddington, Laurie Brothers in Waterville, and Wheeler's Funeral Home in Oakland, will help your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laurie Brothers combined with Veyu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve your family's needs. Through this always difficult time, to learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com.
Nice job by the secondary for Lawrence on that last pass play.
They're going to give it to Preston Roy around the right side. Roy is going to go close to midfield, about the 47-yard line, pickup of 8 for the Bulldogs.
Gary Harkins was, throwing, triple coverage right there. His only receiver that was downfield, and, Lawrence had him well covered.
Yeah, why wouldn't you run a couple of receivers deep to kind of take and then just cut somebody across the middle? You didn't need to go to the end zone. You just needed 12 for a first down. Bradford goes wide to the left. Hamlin under center. Hands it off. Carter, stiff arm. Carter, another stiff arm. He's finally dragged down, though.
Carter, head for the first down.
That was number 12, Bodie Markham, making the tackle, but not before Carter gets another first down. His average just went down, though. Well done.
Yeah, he's having a bad night. 52 yards on 3 carries so far for Colton Carter.
2:07 to go on a moving clock here. First quarter, Bulldogs have scored in their first 2 drives, looking to make it 3 in a row. Hamlin rolling to his left. Hamlin looking downfield, throws it up for Bradford, and Bradford trying to be the defender back there as the throw was short. That's a tough throw to throw back across your body, a deep pass like that, Larry.
That very, very lucky that it didn't get intercepted. Like you said, Bradford played the defender that time and, came up incomplete.
Actually, he had his man beat. If Hamlin's able to get it to him, could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Mount Blue 44-yard line. They lead 13-0. First quarter. Hamlin out of the shotgun. He's going to give it to Carter. Carter met right at the line of scrimmage and nothing doing. Big number 60, Joey Hayden, right there for Mount Blue. No gain.
Carter for no gain. 3rd and 10.
Gabe Johnson got schooled on that play by big Joey Hayden. 3rd down and 10, possibly in 4-down territory here are the Bulldogs. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Carter the lone setback. Back to throw. Looking. And has a man open. It's short, though. And Preston Roy thought he made the catch, but it was short. And I didn't really get a good look at it. Did you, LW?
I didn't.
4th and 10. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go here. They need to get the 34-yard line of Mount Blue for the first down.
Actually, he had him. He did have Roy open. He just underthrew him.
Yep. But again, he's rolling back against. It's a tough throw.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun again. Roy in the slot to the right. Quick throw to Kirian. Kirian looking for a block. Kirian gets away from one man, but he's not going to get away from the big fella, number 60 again, Joey Hayden. And they're going to turn it over on downs. A good defensive series there for Mount Blue in a drive that started out looking pretty good for Lawrence. 1:09 to go, first quarter. 13-0 Bulldogs.
See if Mount Blue can string a few first downs here and maybe punch one in and make this a game.
They had a good-looking drive going last time. Full house backfield out of the shotgun is Harkins. He hands it off, left side, getting around the corner. Big pickup there, about 7 yards, as Galkowski got around the edge before he was taken down by Ashton Darling. 2nd and 2. Still time for a couple more plays here before the end of the quarter. Bulldogs come in 3-2 on the season. Mount Blue 1-4. Dane Cousineau, the lone setback. 2 receivers to the right. And Reed Cousineau comes in motion. They're going to give it to him. Cousineau, and he's got no place to go. Garcia there for Lawrence. Xavier Garcia. And he lost the yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 back at midfield for the Cougars. Nice job of shooting the gap, reading the helmet of the guard. And Garcia able to make the tackle in the backfield. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. You score Lawrence 13, Mount Blue nothing. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Dow's Quick Stop in Fairfield offers a huge variety of mouth-watering hot and cold sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, meals to go, freshly made Italians, crisp BLTs, breakfast pizza, and much more. We use only the finest, freshest ingredients. Our menu also includes made-to-order, sizzling hot, fresh pizza and pizza by the slice for a grab-and-go. Stop in for an ice-cold beer, drinks, wine, and slush puppies. We also have your favorite brand of chips and snacks to complement your meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or dinner on the go, or a sit-down meal, we've got you covered at Dow's. We've got gas, diesel, and we now accept fleet cards. Order ahead. Call Dow's now at 453-7054. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Welcome back to Keyes Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and Eli Poulin. First quarter in the books, 13-0 Bulldogs. Mount Blue looking at a 3rd and 3 here at midfield. First quarter stats, El Deb.
Okay, for Mount Blue, they had 10 yards rushing, 24 yards passing for a total of 34. Lawrence, 127 yards rushing, 23 passing, 150. 13-0 Lawrence.
And there's going to be a false start.
That's their first penalty of the game, and it comes in a big time too. It's 3rd and 3, and now it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You're really not in 4-down territory either. You don't want to give the ball back to Lawrence near midfield.
Definitely don't want a short field for Lawrence.
2 receivers go wide to the right. Cousineau, Dane Cousineau in the slot to the right. Harkins, quick throw, right side. Breaks a tackle, down the sideline, 1 man to beat, he gets by. Still on his feet, down the sideline, he goes all the way for a touchdown. Stevie Galkowski broke 3 tackles before he went down the sideline. And you can see that Leighton Bradford took a bad angle and then couldn't get him. Littlefield had a shot at him at the end, could not get him, and Galkowski goes into the end zone. We got us a ball game here. Carter Meter will be on. I'm sorry, no. That's Cannon Smith on to attempt the extra point. And it is good. The lefty.
The kick is good. That makes the score Lawrence 13, Mount Blue.
I think maybe Coach Hersum's going to do some tackling drills at the next practice. Boy, the tackling has been shoddy at best so far for the Bulldogs. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine, New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. L-Dub.
Okay, that was a 3-play, 57-yard drive, and it was a Gary Harkins 55-yard touchdown pass to Steve Galkowski. Actually, Galkowski did all the work. It was just a pass out into the flat, and he broke about 3 tackles and went to the house. 55-yard touchdown pass, Harkins to Galkowski. The extra point was good, and with 11 minutes and 47 seconds to go before halftime, Mount Blue closes the lead, 13-7.
Yeah, boy, Galkowski had another gear at about the 20-yard line.
Boy, the last 40 yards was just a streak.
It's going to come down to Roy at the 17-yard line. Roy is going to get met immediately at the 30. Mason Keene, sophomore, makes the tackle. And the Bulldogs can see if they can answer this quick score, quick strike offense by Mount Blue. They lead at 13-7.
I didn't like that play with 3rd and 8. They threw it out into the flat, and really Lawrence had it covered.
Yeah,
he just broke a tackle, and broke a couple, and then he just got shot out of the cannon and took it to the house.
Hamlin directing traffic under center, 2 receivers. We're going to give it right up the middle. Roy. And Roy is going to get out close to the 40-yard line, say the 38. Picks up about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
46 yards in the first half for Preston Roy and 1 touchdown.
Bradford goes wide to the left. LeClaire in the slot. They're going to give it again to Roy right up the middle, 1st down, as he gets out over the 45-yard line to the 46. He's been running, he typically runs between the tackles too, Larry. He's a tough little fella.
See if Lawrence can answer back here.
Garcia comes in for LeClaire. It's like an extra lineman. So we'll get Dawson Moore in there. They're going to give it to Carter. Carter. It's a pickup of about 11. He was 8 yards downfield before he even got touched. Good blocking off that right side of the Bulldogs. Big Brady Richards over there, as well as Connor Mayo.
First 10 at the Mount Blue 44-yard line.
Clearing the way for Mr. Carter. 1st and 10 at the Mount Blue 44-yard line, leading 13-7.
Really hadn't seen that formation. Xavier Garcia went in.
Yeah, they were heavy.
Yes.
Here's Roy, right up the middle.
Preston Roy on the carry.
Good gain there before Reed Cousineau makes the tackle.
Reed Cousineau on the tackle.
Another 8-yard.
Second down and 4.
Another 8-yard gain for Roy. That should give him 7. Second down and 3 for the Bulldogs. They've been in second and short on every
series that
series.
they have.
Again, heavy to the right. This time they pitch it to Littlefield. Littlefield trying to get the corner, and nothing there as he is dragged down from behind by Dylan Gray.
Really nice job by Mount Blue stringing that out and, tackled him for no gain. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
Well, you got to feel like you're in 4-down territory here, so maybe another run, Larry, or do you try to throw it? Oh, do you do play action?
I
know you love play action. Hamlin under center with Roy, the lone setback. Give it to Roy. And he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Dylan Gray there again. And just barely a gain of 1. It's going to be 4th and 2. So a drive where they were getting 7-8 yards of pop, Larry, all of a sudden has gone nowhere here these last 2 plays. And the Bulldogs looking at a 4th and 2.
A little confusion right now.
Yeah, not sure who's staying in, who's coming out. They're staying heavy as they take Leighton Bradford out. Hamlin under center. They give it right up the middle. Carter, first down. And he's going to barely get a first down before he gets thrown down. Bodie Markham with the tackle. Not before Carter gets the first down.
His first 10 Bulldogs at the 32-yard line.
Bradford comes back in. Moore comes out. And Kirian comes in. 1st and 10 here at the 32-yard line of Mount Blue. Every Lawrence drive has been into Mount Blue territory. Hamlin under center with Roy, the lone setback. And Lawrence going to take a timeout.
Lawrence takes a timeout.
A little confusion right there on the last few play calls. Just some different sets. They seem to be substituting, more than usual. A little confusion, so they take a good timeout and work on their next play.
Intimate caring and the most advanced equipment available in veterinary care are what you will experience at Dirigo Veterinary Care. Dr. Matt Townsend and his team strive to build lasting relationships with you and your pet. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated professional sales team, including Al Nutter, at 207-358-4606. That's 207-358-4606, or visit cmautogroup.com. Games around the area tonight, L-Dub?
Okay, we got Skowhegan against Missalonsky. You got Falmouth at Gardner, and Madomic is traveling to Augusta to play Coney.
1st and 10. Hamlin fakes it and hit as he throws.
Hamlin hit as he throws.
He was under duress from number 25, Reed Cousineau. Took a pretty good hit there, too. His shoulder is, he's favoring his left shoulder. And talking it over with Coach Hersom right now. He's going to go back in. I don't know if it's his shoulder or if it's hand.
Most likely a run play here.
Yeah, I would say. It's his left shoulder, but You got two receivers go wide to the left. Hamlin still showing some pain out there in that hand. Double handoff. They give it to Littlefield. Littlefield breaks a tackle. And Littlefield going to get tackled from behind as he goes inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 2 as Galkowski again on the tackle. Still holding that left arm. Surprised they're keeping him in there, Larry. Third and 2. Roy and Carter in the backfield. They give it to Roy. Roy goes off tackle, and he's going to be short. Hayden again there for Mount Blue. As far as, and Carter Meter as well. They bring in the heavy set with Garcia. 4th down and a short 1 for the Bulldogs.
11th play of the drive.
Full house backfield. They give it to Carter, and it's going to depend on the spot, Larry. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Down the sideline. Carter is going to go in for the touchdown. Boy, I thought they stopped his forward progress. See that instant replay from our friends at Dirigo Veterinary Care, and that's the replay of the Mount Blue touchdown.
I think Coach Friedman for Mount Blue is wondering how come the whistle wasn't blown for that.
Yeah, I was surprised that I had already given up on the play. It's Pellerin on to attempt the extra point, and it's going to be good. Splits the uprights this time. 20-7 Bulldogs. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
Okay, it was a 11-play, 69-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 4th and 1 at the 23-yard line. Colton Carter breaks out of the pack, takes it to the house, and scores his first touchdown of the night. With the extra point good, Lawrence now leads 20-7 with 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go before half.
Now, just when Mount Blue, you think they make it a game, Lawrence pounds it down their throat for a long drive. How many plays was it again, LW?
11 plays.
Yeah.
Really, I thought they had stopped him, short of the first down. But
yeah, it did look like it.
You got to finish your play.
High end over and kick's going to come down to Cousineau at about the 15-yard line. Trying to turn the corner. Nice fake. And he's going to get taken down finally at the 43, but I see some laundry on the field back at the 32-yard line. Probably a holding call there, LW. There's one on the other side, too.
Yeah, I think you got offsetting personal fouls. I think a couple of the players were going at it pretty well. Side judge caught him.
Oh, I saw the flag over here, figured it was holding.
Yeah, there's a block in the back or holding, and then there's a personal foul on both sides, I believe. I thought it was offsetting.
We're going to block in the back against Mount Blue on the return.
Well, it's going to march him back.
Second penalty of the night on Mount Blue.
So we'll give them, they'll end up starting back at their own 20-yard line instead of out near the 40. That's a bit of a difference.
That penalty moves it all the way back to the 21-yard line.
Hawkins with 2 receivers set, 3 running backs in the backfield. They're going to give it. Oh, they're going to fake it. Harkins, nice fake. Harkins right up the middle, still on his feet as he's finally dragged down from behind.
For a big gain up the middle.
by Jackson O'Boyle. But not before he gets all the way up to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 22 there, L-Dub.
Best run, obviously, for the night. Actually saw a hole, took advantage of it, and another quick player from Mount Blue.
Yeah, they got some speed on this team. There's no doubt about that. Two receiver set again for Harkins. Galkowski, the lone back behind him. He's going to give it to Galkowski. Cuts it outside. That's actually Cousineau. Cousineau breaks a tackle as Littlefield came over to make the tackle. He ran right through him. And another first down for Mount Blue. Well, they got a lot of options in that backfield, Larry.
Defensively for the Bulldogs, 1st and 10 Mount Blue at the Lawrence 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43 of Lawrence. Trailing 20-7.
36 yards on 2 carries by Mount Blue. Puts them in Lawrence territory.
Receiver stacks to the right and left for Harkins. Back to throw. Under pressure. Rolls to his right. All kinds of room. And close to being over the line of scrimmage. But he hits a man. And I think it's Galkowski who made the catch. Well, he was right at the line of scrimmage, L-Dub, when he stopped and threw it.
Yeah, you know, nice awareness of where the line of scrimmage was. Find Galkowski for a 20-yard gain. 4 for 9 for Gary Harkins.
6:14 to go in the half, 20-7. Mount Blue trying to answer Lawrence's most recent touchdown.
4 for 9, 99 yards and a touchdown for the junior play caller.
The lone setback, Dane Cousineau to the left of Harkins. Actually, it's not. It's Reed Cousineau. He has a flag down.
Reed Cousineau on the carry.
Probably going to get a hold here.
Jackson O'Boyle on the tackle for the Bulldogs. There's a penalty flag down.
Ooh, those are drive killers. Be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Looks like it's going to set up a 1st down and 19 as it was just past the line of scrimmage. It'll be at the Bulldog 32-yard line.
I'd like to have all the PAL football players.
It's PAL night tonight. You see all the PAL football teams will be on the field at halftime.
They're getting ready for their big championship Sunday.
Matt Wrigley goes wide to the right. And Galkowski, actually it's Roman Galkowski, back to throw. And too high for Dane Cousineau. 2nd down and 19 for Mount Blue.
Geez, he had 2 options on the right-hand side. Both were wide open.
2nd down, about 20.
You haven't heard much from defensively tonight's Colton Carter. You know, he's typically all over the field making plays, but they've neutralized him to a certain extent tonight. Harkins out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, high snap, throws, almost picked off. Preston Roy sniffed that one out right from the jump, and he almost picked it off, and he could have walked into the end zone. A little confusion there. Mount Blue had 2 receivers in that area, Larry. Third down and 19 here. You got to think they're in 4th down territory. Ball at the 32-yard line of Lawrence. 2 receivers go wide to the left, 2 to the right for Harkins. Takes the snap. Plenty of time. Throws over the middle. And Wrigley's going to make the catch. Picks up about 10. It's going to be a 4th and, actually give him 11, 4th and 8.
Gain of about 13. It's 4th and 7.
Makes this a lot more manageable. You know, Hawkins could roll out, or the players go out into their routes, and you know, he could actually take off and scamper for a first down or maybe a touchdown.
Kind of a full house backfield here for Harkins. 2 receiver set. And they're going to get 5 more yards going back as all kinds of people are moving from Mount Blue.
I'll push it back 5, making it 4th and 12.
This has been an issue all night for Mount Blue, and they've had nice drives. They end up penalties or shooting themselves in the foot, if you will. 4th and 12. We need to get just past the 14-yard line of Lawrence to get a first down. 2 receivers to the right and left for Harkins. Takes the snap, looking to his left, looking. Rolling. Throws to the sideline, incomplete. You know, he never looked to the right at all, Larry, in that he kept looking to, even though he didn't start rolling to the left until the play started to break down, but he was looking to his left the whole time. You really got to survey the whole field, you know.
Well, you know, he had 3 options to the left and only 1 to the right, and you know, Lawrence again did a nice job defensively covering that up, and then he, you know, surveyed the field a little too late and overthrew his receiver. Lawrence will take over at the 25. 2 minutes and 49 seconds before halftime.
Let's see how the injury to Mike Hamlin's affecting him. They're going to give it up the middle. Preston Roy. Boy, they've been really slow on the whistles, huh? Actually, it's Carter. Carter looked like his forward progress was stopped again, but they give him 5. 2nd down and 5.
Well, you remember the Bangor game. He was, you know, he wouldn't go down, and actually, you know, Bangor finally stripped the ball away from him. One of the big turnovers of the game. 94 yards for Carter in this first half, closing in on 100 yards.
Hamlin out of the shotgun, rolling to his left, looking complete to Dawson Moore. And looks like he's going to be short, 2 yards short of the first down.
3 for 7 for Michael Hamlin in this first half for 27 yards.
Moore gets up, walking a little gingerly back to the huddle. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Hamlin. They hand it off to Carter. Carter off tackle, and Hayden still can't take him down. Hayden had him wrapped up, but it took Reed, Cousineau, and Stevie Galkowski to come up and finally wrestle him down, but not before first down for Colton Carter here at the 40-yard line. 1:25 to go on a moving clock here, first half. Mount Blue had a sub come in. Well, if Lawrence would have snapped the ball, would have been 12 men on the field. Back to throw. Man wide open. He's got him. Carter. Oh, what a catch! Colton Carter laying out at the 40. Hauls it in. Let's see that one again. Carter escaped out the right side and beautiful. Laid it out beautifully, did Hamlin. And they're going to get it to, this time, a quick throw to Cole Kirian, and they get down to the 27-yard line. Clock continues to roll.
You know, hurry up offense. We haven't seen this yet this year.
Back to throw over the middle. Oh, what a catch and throw. Preston Roy. They got timeouts left. Why aren't they using them, Larry? 43 seconds. They stopped the clock to set the chains. You still got 2 timeouts left. I'm not sure why. With a first down at the 10, they're not using it. Hamlin again. Looking. Pump fake. Nothing there. Going to take off. Hamlin trying to get in the end zone. He can't. He's going to be taken down from behind at about the 4-yard line. And Lawrence finally uses one of their timeouts.
Well, the clock will stop on a first down until you get the yard sticks set. So, you know, there was no time coming off. They should have just one timeout left.
Right, they do now, but
yeah, 31 seconds to go.
So they got one timeout left. So you still have options here at 2nd and goal. You can run it and still get a timeout, or you can throw it. You know, you got plenty of time either way.
What I do like is they got into that hurry-up offense. We didn't see that 2 weeks ago against Bangor.
Right. Yeah, that was the you know, when they were down 2 scores and they took, 6 minutes to drive down and score. I'll tell you, I saw it again last week at Waterville. Oh, so frustrating to watch sometimes. Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield is offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There is something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step towards your future by exploring their available programs and course offerings. Call KVCC today at 453-5822. Full house backfield here with Carter and Roy. Hamlin out of the shotgun. Looks like a broken play there. I don't know what happened. But now they're going to have to take their last time out. With 25 seconds to go.
Now you really have to throw the ball.
Yeah, so
because if
you have a timeout and you come out and you broken play, right? It's 3rd down and goal at the 7-8 line, looks like. Official's going to come over and talk to Hannaford's hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today. Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast if you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business. We can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email info@epicviewstudios.com. Mount Blue take a timeout now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what happened there, but did
I don't
Lawrence
know.
end up using their last timeout? They must have, right? Because it was a run play. You had to stop the clock. I think
that's what
Coach Matt Friedman is coming over to ask what's going on.
Why did the clock stop? Because it wasn't a incomplete pass.
Right. There's 15 seconds left in the half. This happened to Waterville last week, Larry. They drove down at the end of the half and ended up not scoring because they ran out of time.
Well, if they don't get this and they do throw a pass, they can try a field goal.
Yep, they could. Really, if you have time for 2 passes here.
Yeah, but it's 3rd down now.
Right. But 3rd and 4th down, you can. Hamlin out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. Back to throw. Looking. Lofts it in the end zone. Touchdown. Colton Carter. Nice throw. The Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Carter escapes out of the backfield. And he ran right by the defender. And nice touch throw by Hamlin for the touchdown. And it looks like Lawrence going to go for 2 here. No, I'm sorry. Pellerin's in the game. 26-7 pending the extra point here. Snaps good, holds good, kick is good. A very efficient drive for the Bulldogs. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
7-play, 75-yard drive, and it was capped off by an 8-yard touchdown pass from Hamlin to Carter. Carter's 2nd touchdown of the night. The extra point is good, and with 10 seconds before halftime, Lawrence now leads 27-7. On that last drive, Michael Hamlin was 5 for 5 for 61 yards.
Wow, that's impressive. And it was did it take 2 minutes? Was it like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, something like that? Left?
Just over 2 minutes.
Yeah, yep. So it was about a 2-minute drive. You know, that's great time management. You know, no huddle offense, going, you know, to the line of scrimmage each time, knowing the play. Very impressive. Pellerin's going to squib it. Be taken by the up man at the 35-yard line and dragged down at the 50-yard line. Mount Blue will have it with 5.5 left in the half, trailing 27-7. Lawrence struck first on their first 2 drives to make it 13-0. Mount Blue came back with a long screen pass, touchdown pass to make it 13-7, and Lawrence 2 more touchdowns unanswered to take the big lead. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line for Mount Blue. They will get the ball first in the second half as they deferred and they won the toss. Harkins back to throw. Harkins throws it up, and it's going to be caught by Cousineau. He's still on his feet, breaking tackles, and finally dragged down at the 22-yard line. I think Coach Hersom might be doing some tackling drills next week. 27-7 Bulldogs, end of the first half. We'll be back after this.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786. Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions, competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. We use our sportsmen for everything around the property, like plowing snow all winter. We can't wait to put it to work. The Sportsman is in stock and ready for winter. Visit Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity today.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa here. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today. The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your...
We're back.
Next, the players and coaches from Central Maine Pharmacy. And lastly, the players and coaches from Yankee Trophy.
Got the PAL teams running onto the field.
That was impressive.
And you can see my granddaughter Adria in the white. Because the white's all the superstar cheerleaders. I don't know if you knew that or not, Eli.
Players, coaches, cheerleaders.
She is the one on the far right in the white. Just wave to everybody. Future all-star cheerleader for Lawrence. All right, that's enough self-serving for me. I had to do it. I'll tell you right now about this PAL program. One of the things I learned in a hurry when I moved to Fairfield in 1997, I believe, that they take football pretty seriously around here. And the PAL, the reason why they're, every year in the conversation and they just reload, they don't retool, is a lot to do with the PAL program. We talk about programs all the time that struggle and take a long time to get back on the winning track or be relevant. And what's the first thing we always talk about, Eldon?
Feeder program.
The feeder program. What do they got at the lower levels? What do they and that's one thing that Lawrence, and I say it's not really just Fairfield, it's Clinton, it's Albion, and Fairfield and Benton, really do a great job in making it a big part of the community, number one, but also, involvement. I mean, you always see 4 or 5 guys that, and it's not always parents, it's guys that just want to be a part of the program. We talked about Mike Hamlin, how he is involved with the Albion team as the offensive coordinator, so you got the players involved as well. And, when you're at any of these PAL games, you're going to see 8 or 10 players there. And those kids look up to the high school players.
I think when you're a head coach for a varsity sport, you should take an interest, and a lot of the communities do this. But Fairfield has done a great job over the years, and they're just reloading every year, and they're in the mix every year. Everyone knows that Lawrence will be there near the end, if not at the end. And, it's a great tribute to Coach Hersom and a lot of volunteers. A lot of their coaches do a great job going back and helping out and trying to get the message across to the coaches in the PAL program to, what they want to see, what they want to run, and, try to bring these young athletes along. Because the future is right here, right on Kais Field.
They had for years, one of the legendary coaches in history of Maine, and Pete Cooper, and it took a little bit of a dip there for a couple of years when, obviously you're following a legend. It's hard to maintain that. But Messalonsky, for some reason, let John Hersom get away. And for the longest time there, I used to say every time Messalonsky and Lawrence played, I'd say, Lawrence sends a Christmas card to Messalonsky's, higher-ups there every year, thanking them for letting John Hersom get away.
He's going to go down as, one of the, outstanding coaches in high school sports. And, eventually he'll be in the Hall of Fame, for what he's done as a player and a athlete, and as a coach too. So, yes, obviously we came from, that school, and, and actually my son I got the privilege of playing for Coach Hersom, so I got a lot of respect for him and his family and what he does on the sidelines.
It'll be interesting to see, if his sons maintain that. His 2 sons, one of them is an assistant on the Bangor staff, and I'm not sure his other son isn't involved in coaching, or
I'm not sure.
But it'll be interesting to see if one of his sons ends up, carrying the torch, if you will, into the future. Because we know this because we're old, but a lot of people probably don't know about Coach Hersom's father, Doc Hersom, who was a legend at Edward Little for years, won a lot of state titles there, and is a Hall of Fame coach from Maine.
Yeah, it's definitely in the blood.
We'll take another break and we'll come back. L-Dub will have all the first half stats for you. Back after this.
At Central Maine Motors Auto Group, discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with our extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call our dedicated and professional sales team now. 207-358-4606. Your pets deserve the best. And at Dirigo Veterinary Care, that's exactly what we provide. Conveniently located at 14 Waterville Commons, right next to Starbucks in Waterville. We offer comprehensive veterinary care with a personal touch. Dr. Matt Townsend is ready to provide expert care to all of your pets. Call our friendly staff now, 618-6922.
You work hard for your money, and a person's finances are one thing that determines the way they live. It determines your lifestyle, what type of car you drive, the area in which you live, or what hobbies you can afford. Contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today at 877-9450. Visit Prime Financial at 753 West River Road in Waterville or online at primefinancial.biz.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and Eli Poulin. First half stats brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Doug.
Okay, team stats in this first half for Mount Blue. They had 46 yards rushing on 7 carries, and they had 138 yards passing for a total of 184. Gary Hawkins in this first half was 6 for 14. Started off a little slow, 2 out of his first 7 for 24 yards. Then he got it cranked up. He ended the first half 6 for 14 for 138 yards and 1 touchdown. For Lawrence, team-wise, 209 yards rushing in that first half on 25 carries. And late in the first half, Michael Hamlin got it going, hitting his last 5 passes. He ended up 7 for 11 for 94 yards and 1 touchdown. Mount Blue really, Gary Hawkins has 19 yards to lead the way on rushing. They only rushed the ball 7 times in that first half, and they had 14 pass plays for 21 offensive plays. Individually for Lawrence, leading the way, Colton Carter, 9 carries, 100 yards, 1 touchdown running, 1 touchdown receiving. Preston Roy with a touchdown, 9 carries, 63 yards. And Keegan Littlefield, he had 4 carries for 44 yards and 1 touchdown. So they spread the wealth around to their running backs. Each running back has a touchdown. Michael Hamlin does have a first half touchdown pass, an 8-yard touchdown pass to Colton Carter right before halftime. And that really, for Mount Blue, they really played pretty well. They got down 13-0 in that first quarter, had a nice drive. Hawkins with a 55-yard touchdown pass to make it 13-7, and Lawrence was able to score 2 touchdowns in that second quarter late. One with 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go, 23-yard run by Colton Carter, and right before halftime, they went 75 yards in just over 2 minutes and scored with 10 seconds left on an 8-yard touchdown pass from Hamlin to Carter.
What was interesting, too, about that drive is that twice And one time was the great catch that he made, but the second time he had a linebacker on him coming out of the backfield, and that's a mismatch.
Yes, that is.
Right? He ran right by the linebacker from Mount Blue for the touchdown, and he was wide open. If Hamlin lays it in perfectly, he walks into the end zone on that.
But he made a great catch on that because the ball was just a little bit ahead of him. He's made a couple of really nice catches and, really nice hands on, with Roy and Carter.
Yeah, it's he really is. I'd say he's the front runner right now for the precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Out of town scoreboard. Skowhegan looking for their second win of the season, leading Messalonskee 13-6 at the half. Messalonskee coming off a tough loss to Lawrence, and looks like they're struggling a little bit offensively tonight, L-Dub.
Yeah, very surprising. Skowhegan's been giving up, some points during the season, and two halves of football, but Skowhegan's, turning things around.
That's why you play the game. Pellerin, squib it down. It's going to be taken at the 25-yard line. And that's Stevie Galkowski. Gets up close to the 40. Looks like they're going to give him the 41-yard line. First series for the Cougars as they trail 27-7.
See what kind of adjustments that Mount Blue makes for the second half. Obviously, Hawkins, like I said, 6 for 14 for 138 yards and 1 touchdown. Nice looking quarterback, junior from Mount Blue.
Yeah, they only have 9 seniors on the team, so good young team here for Matt Friedman. Harkins takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. Blowed up good. Big number 78. Jeremy Thompson came in and just hammered Dane Cousineau on that.
It was 4, Lawrence defenders in the backfield that time.
Yeah, it was a jailbreak. 5-yard loss, second down and 15 for the Cougars. Not the way they wanted to start the second half. Next week, we'll be over in Winslow, Larry and I, as the Black Raiders take on Belfast. Be a 1 o'clock start.
That's a rivalry back in the day.
No doubt. Oh, ball's loose on the ground, and the Bulldogs are going to come up with it. Richards will recover it. Looked like there was little miscommunication between Harkins and the running back. I didn't get the number, Larry. I'm not sure if that was Reed Cousineau.
I think it was. I think it was Cousineau.
Lawrence going to get the ball here. The first turnover of the game on the Mount Blue 32-yard line. Tight formation for the Bulldogs. And they're going to give it to Roy on the counter. Roy has one man to beat. As he turns the corner at the 10, he's dragged down from behind. But it's going to be first and goal, Bulldogs, on that counter play that was wide open.
He just couldn't get around the corner, but that will be a 24-yard pickup, sets it up, first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Stevie Galkowski, he's shown his wheels already tonight. He was able to corral Preston Roy before he could get into the end zone.
Yeah, he did have the corner.
First and goal at the 9 for the Bulldogs, leading already 27-7. Looking to put a little salt in the wound here. Hamlin hands it off, right side. Carter trying to get the edge, cuts it inside. Carter into the end zone for a touchdown. His third of the game.
9-yard touchdown run for Carter.
Let's see that one again. The instant replay brought to you by our friends at Dirigo Vet Care. Carter, nice cut as he put his foot in the ground at about the 5 and just sprinted to the end zone. Pellerin, 3 for 4 on the extra points. And it's going to be 4 for 5. Boy, plenty of leg there as the Bulldogs take advantage of the fumble and go in to make it 34-7. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a two-play, 32-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 9-yard touchdown run by Colton Carter. His third of the game, 2 running, 1 catch, pass catch, and with the extra point being good, Lawrence now leads 34-7.
They must have, well, he's over 100 now, as Roy must be closing in on 100 as well.
Carter had 100 at the half, and Roy has 86 yards now on 10 carries.
Not a good start here for the Cougars. High end over end kick is going to be taken by Galkowski. No, it's Cousineau, I should say. Dane Cousineau. He gets out to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10, 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Yeah, you were talking about the rivalry there, Larry. You know, it's not much of a rivalry anymore as Belfast has been down for quite a few years. Winslow seems to always be in the mix, but when you got Dover Foxcroft in your division,
yeah,
that's always a tough hump to get over, if you will. Harkins takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and not a lot there. Shucking and jiving was Cousineau, and he gets out to the 35, picks up 4, 2nd down and 6.
You know, fast strike offense by Lawrence. They get the turnover, and, you know, it only took them 2 plays, and, you know, 1 minute into the second half, and, you know, Mount Blue now trails 34-7.
2 receivers set for Harkins. Takes a snap and fakes a handoff. Rolling, looking, cuts it inside. 1st down and more. Harkins still churning the legs as he gets up to the 48-yard line. Taken down by Keenan McLean. Oh, they got a face mask, looks like. And we'll see if it's the 5-yard version or if it's the 15-yard version. It's the 15.
Second penalty of the game for Lawrence.
That's going to put Mount Blue way deep into Lawrence territory at the 37-yard line. 10-12 to go in the 3rd quarter. 34-7 Bulldogs. Harkins with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Fake, throwing, down the middle. Has a man open, caught by Wrigley, touchdown! Beautiful throw by Harkins. See that one again. Wrigley went by his defender and he was open and he laid it in perfectly. And Wrigley walked into the end zone as he burned. That was Mr. Bradford over there. Got torched. And it's 34-13 pending the extra point, and it is good.
The kick is good.
Well, Mount Blue answers the Lawrence touchdown to make it 34-14. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 3-play, 69-yard drive, and it was a 37-yard touchdown pass from Harkins to Wrigley. The extra point was good, and with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, Mount Blue trails Lawrence 34-14.
Dixon's Country Market, no matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. Located on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. To order ahead, call 453-9547. Ignite bars are a keto-friendly protein bar perfect for athletes on the go. Whether it's before practice or on your way to class, grab an Ignite bar. The bars are used by high school and college athletes, including Maddie Niles and Alyssa Bork. Right now, you can use the promo code AlyssaB10 to save 10% on your order. Don't get hungry. Get ignited. Visit ignitebars.com. Lawrence going to fall on it. Kirian out at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Well, you know, it's not a big deal in this game, Larry, because they pretty much have it in hand. But as you move forward in the season, you got to be concerned about that. About how this defense can get gashed at times.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Mount Blue. They faked to the left like a screen, and you know, they hit a streak in Wrigley down on the right-hand side for a second touchdown for Gary Hawkins.
Hand off to Carter. Carter looking for a block. Nothing there as he is stacked up. Isaac Waldrop was the first one there.
They actually finished the play that time, Rick. You know, there's been 2 or 3 times that he was able to get out of their grasp, and actually one turned into a touchdown.
I'm going to say he lost like half a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 10. 9:28 to go on a moving clock, 34-14. Bulldogs in the lead. Bulldogs go to Falmouth next week. It would be a big... Falmouth should remain undefeated after their game this week. So it will be unbeaten Falmouth against the 3rd-seeded Bulldogs. Back to throw. They make the throw to Preston Roy, and he's going to drag his defender out over the 40-yard line. Another nice throw by Mike Hamlin. I think he's 6 for his last 6, isn't he, Larry?
Yes, he is. Yeah, 6. He's just over the 100-yard mark, 104 yards on the night for Michael Hamlin.
1st and 10 at the 41.
At least 3 games in a row over 100 yards passing.
This time he'll be under center. One receiver wide, split wide to the left. They're going to give it to Carter. Carter gets a block, turns the corner out over midfield, runs over Carter Meter. He gets another, close to another Lawrence first down. They're going to say he got about 9.5. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Oh, well, dub.
Play action.
Play action. They send Bradford wide to the left. Carter in the slot to the left. He comes back in motion. They give it to him again. 1st down and more. Carter turns the corner. Stiff arm. Stiff arms Meter and says, have a seat, son.
Meet my hand.
Another 1st down for the Bulldogs. Colton Carter starting to exert his strength on this Mount Blue defense. And Carter Meter is saying, hey, how about trying the left side? Carter again, Colton Carter to his left, to the left, I should say, of Hamlin. He comes in motion. Hand off right up the middle. Roy cuts it back outside. Preston Roy turns the corner at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's see that one again. Roy come up the middle, then he cut it outside, and it was Katie bar the door. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Instant replays brought to you by our friends over at Derigo Veterinary Care. I had a brain cramp there. What happens when you get old, Eli? High snap, nice job by Kirian to get it down, and the extra point is good. 5 for 6 tonight for Mr. Pellerin, wearing the big mitt on his right hand, where he had to have surgery earlier this year. Drive summary brought to you by, you guessed it, Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 4-play, 70-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 39-yard touchdown run by Preston Roy, his second of the night. The extra point, 5 out of 6 for Lawrence, and with 7 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Lawrence now leads 41-14. There's been three drives, 2 plays, three touchdowns in this second half. 2 plays, 3 plays, and now 4 plays. So
wow, crazy.
Hammond Lumber is getting their money's worth.
So Jack Pelletier is going to come in and do the kicking now for the Bulldogs. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken by Cousineau. Goes to his right, cuts it outside to the 40, to the 50, over midfield to the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. Is Dane Cousineau. Well, that's another thing that's is a concerning point for this Bulldog team is their kickoff coverage, L-Dub.
That was really a nice boot inside the 15 to about the 14, and it was about a 46-yard return by looks like a block in the back by Mount Blue.
That always hurts.
That's the 5th penalty of the night.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. 4 receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left for Mount Blue. Harkins barks out the signals, takes the snap. Under pressure, nailed right as he threw it. Preston Roy came flying in on a blitz from the right side, and just as Harkins was throwing the ball, he blew him up. 7:23 to go, third quarter. 41-14 Bulldogs. Two receivers go to the right, 2 to the left. Dane Cousineau in the backfield with Harkins. Takes a snap, quick throw to the right side. First down and more. That was Stevie Galkowski again. Another big gainer for Galkowski as he gets inside the 40 to the 37. Boy, you'd think Lawrence would play a little press coverage up there, maybe not let him get a head of steam like that, L-Dub.
Well, you know, the defenders were like 12 to 15 yards downfield. They did just get beat long for a touchdown.
Yeah, you're right.
It's Harkins is closing in on 200 yards, 195 yards for the junior play caller.
Stacked receivers to the right and left for Harkins. Going to hand it off to Dane Cousineau. Gets a couple of yards. Second down and 8.
Mount Blue next week. They're at home. They play Messalonskee. Messalonskee is down 20-13 in the third quarter.
Second and 8. Full house backfield this time. They hand it off to Cousineau. And not much there. Garcia there for Lawrence. Littlefield also came up to help. Third down and 8, a drive that started out with a lot of promise here, a couple of nice runs, is now beginning to stall for the Cougars. Harkins barks out the signals. Back to throw. Has time. Caught. On the right side, short of the first down. Is again to Galkowski. It's going to set up a 4th down and 2. Obviously going to go here are the Cougars, trailing by 27. Fourth and 2, what do you draw up, L-Dub?
Well, I'd roll out Hawkins to the right with a pass run option there.
Quick throw to Galkowski. He's going to have a 1st down and more as he cuts it back outside. Galkowski's still on his feet as he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. I thought I saw a flag come in, though, from the back. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
No? Galkowski's 2nd touchdown of the game. Made some nifty moves there at about the 20-yard line, and they couldn't corral him. Again, the Bulldogs struggling with tackling issues in this ball game.
Smith on to try the extra point for the Cougars.
Cannon Smith going to attempt the extra point. He is 2 for 2 in the game so far. And did he sneak it in? It's good.
Kick is good. And it makes the score Lawrence 41, Mount Blue
41-21 Bulldogs with a 20-point lead. They can't be happy with this defensive effort so far in this game. Drive summary. Brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 7-play, 57-yard drive, and it was a 29-yard touchdown pass from Hawkins to Galakowski. Their 2nd hookup in this game, Hawkins' 3rd touchdown pass of the game, and with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this long 3rd quarter, Lawrence now leads 41-21. There's been a lot of action, I reckon. Wow.
Been 27-7 at the half, so they've been 4 touchdowns here, and there's still 4:36 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Geez, it took them 7 plays to score that time.
Yeah. Smith will kick it off. Oh, it's a bad kick. I think they were trying an onside kick, but it didn't even go 5 yards. So Lawrence will take the ball right where it went out of bounds, I believe.
Looks like at the 45 of Mount Blue.
Actually, they give him a 5-yard penalty, I think. They get it at the 40. So great field position to start for the Bulldogs, who already lead by 20.
at the Mount Blue 40-yard line after the kick out of bounds.
Hamlin out of the shotgun. He sends 3 receivers to the left. Dawson Moore on the right side. They're going to hand it off to Carter. Carter cuts it inside. Carter stacked up at the 35-yard line, finally taken down. And he looks like he's hurt. He is holding his knee. That's not good. There were a bunch of white shirts. He was trying to, keep the play going like he has been doing all year, L-Dub. And he might have got bent back on that. We'll take a break, come back. Lawrence leading 41-21.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. Kennebec Valley Community.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Colton Carter able to get up and get off the field under his own volition. I like that for a word, L-Dub.
Your brother would be proud.
Huh? Can't wait to tell them about it on our way down to
Jersey
to see the New York Football Giants. Handoff up the middle to Roy. Roy breaks a tackle. Roy is going to get finally dragged down from behind by Carter Meter, but not before he picks up another Lawrence first down at the Mount Blue 32-yard line.
I would say Mr. Carter's night would be over. No sense to get him back in there.
Exactly.
Just hope,
he's walking on the sideline, so that's a good sign for the Bulldogs. It didn't look good initially, that's for sure.
No, he was in a lot of pain.
They hand it off. This time, right up the middle is LeClaire. And he gets down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Another first down for the Bulldogs. They must be averaging close to 10 yards a pop on the ground. Has Roy gone over 100 yards yet?
132 now.
Nice. Now Dawson Moore comes out holding his wrist, it looks like. Boy, the injury's starting to pile up here for the Bulldogs. Already looking at 4 to 6 weeks on Dustin Hunter-Bellows, from what I'm told. Fumble in the backfield. And is that Carter?
Wow.
Why is he back out there?
Wow. Okay. What do we know?
Exactly. I don't know. You're up by 20. Your best player, goes down with an injury. I just don't put him back in. That's just me. But that's why we're up here and they're down there, L-Dub.
They do have a couple more W's than we do.
Yeah, a couple. They give it to Roy. Roy, big hole, cuts it outside. Roy looking to split the defenders. He can't get to the end zone, but he does pick up about 8 to make it a more feasible third down. 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Ball is at the 7-yard line. They can get a first down at about the 4. They lead at 41-21. 2:28 to go on a moving clock. 3rd quarter. Handoff. Carter cuts it inside. Carter looking to get to the end zone, and he does for his 4th touchdown of the day. Colton Carter comes back off the mat to get it in the end zone. Here's the instant replay brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville. Dr. Matt Townsend back in town. One of the best, if not the best, vet. And the extra point is good. Dr. Townsend has been our vet since we moved to Fairfield and since we've had pets for a long time, and really just one of the best. If you don't go there right now, I encourage you to go see Dr. Townsend. Also running for the main house. Dr. Townsend. Going to try to straighten things out down there in Augusta. Is that possible, L-Dub?
Good luck.
Yeah. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
6-play, 40-yard drive, and it was capped off by Colton Carter's 9-yard touchdown run. The extra point is good. And with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter, Lawrence now leads 48-21.
35 points on the board in this 3rd quarter. Yikes.
My pen has run out of ink.
Pellerin back on to kick. High kick. Going to be taken at the 15, and he falls down. Cousineau was looking for another big return, and thankfully for the Bulldogs, he fell down. It's the only way they can make a stop on these kickoff returns.
Look like Daniel Jones out there.
The good news is that wasn't on locally, so all my friends,
we saw that.
Like, did you see what Jones did the first play of the game? No. Oh, okay, good. Never mind. But didn't matter, baby. They got the W. I called it, too. I said he was going to have a huge game. He did have a good game. Harkin, all kinds of time. Pocket breaks down. He gets outside, and he's going to pick up 5 over the 30. Give him the 31. Dragged down by Bradford.
Bradford on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Actually, give him 7. Second down and 3.
Gary Harkins, 10 for 19 for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns.
1:44 to go on a moving clock here in the third quarter. 35 points on the board between both teams, and it's 48 to 21. Harkins throws, caught over the middle, and first down by Wrigley.
Wrestled down by Garcia. First down, Cougars.
First down, Mount Blue at the 42-yard line. They set the chains, and the clock starts up again. Carter coming off the field. No, it's not Carter, actually. It's Ashton Darling coming off. First and 10, Mount Blue. Harkins hands it off to Cousineau. Busts it outside, breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet as he rolls over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Dane Cousineau, a nice pickup of 5 yards. Second down and 5 for Mount Blue. Clock stops as he went out of bounds. 50 seconds to go, third quarter. You know, as much as Coach Hersom loves defense, Larry, he can't be liking this defensive effort today.
You know, they came in letting up 22 points a game, and, you know, right now they're, you know, they're at 21, but they really haven't stopped them since that first quarter.
Back to throw, Harkins. Harkins throws, and it's going to be over the head of Galkowski. Good coverage over there by, looks like Littlefield on the coverage. Third down and 5. Ball at the Mount Blue 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Harkins. Cousineau, the lone setback. Takes the snap. Quick throw. Caught but tackled immediately by Cole Curian. Nice play by Curian as he took on the blocker, Roman Galkowski, and went through him and took down the receiver, Reed Cousineau. And it's a loss of a couple, so it'll be 4th and 9 for Mount Blue. So you got to be 4 down territory, even though you're on your side of the field here, Larry. They send Wrigley wide to the right and Roman Galkowski wide to the left, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With your score, Bulldogs 48, Mount Blue 21. Back after this.
College in Fairfield is offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There's something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step towards your future by exploring our available programs and course offerings. Scan the QR code now for more information. Dr. Brian Gillis and the team at the Wellness Center are here to assist helping you with your wellness journey. Let's meet Dr. Gillis.
We're here at the Dr. Gillis Wellness Center in Oakland, Maine. Doc, good to see you.
Greg, great to see you, old friend. Been a doctor in the greater Kennebec Valley area for a little bit over 25 years. And this is a probiotic. So this is the bacteria in your gut. These 2 species of bacteria, they can make a short-chain fatty acid called butyric acid. We know that when there's high levels of butyric acid in the gut, the insulin levels go down. Glucomannan, chromium picolinate, turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger. Those are the strongest prebiotics in the world.
So what I did is I bought it, and I bought.
Start the fourth quarter here from Pete Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Eli Poulin in the Dr. Brian Gillis Wellness Center broadcast booth. The punt, nobody back for Lawrence, so it rolls down to the 15-yard line. Third quarter stats held up.
Okay, team stats for Mount Blue. 71 yards rushing, 236 yards passing, 307 yards after 3 quarters. For Lawrence, 337 yards rushing, 104 yards passing, 441 yards for total offense. Teams have combined for 748 yards.
Woo.
And 2 pens by me.
Hamlin under center. Hands it off up the middle. And the gang tackle Preston Roy. Not much there for Roy that time. Actually loses 2 yards. Gonna be 2nd and 12. Joey Hayden has had a nice game at defensive tackle for the Cougars. Chris Davidson was also there. They got some hogs up front there, does Mount Blue.
Yes, they do.
Hamlin hands it off this time. Carter. Carter breaks a tackle. Trying to cut it outside. Still on his feet. Carter turns the corner. Carter gets banged out of bounds. Still standing up. He just refuses to go down. But a first down and more for Colt Carter. Showing no ill effects of that knee injury, Larry.
Boy, that didn't look good.
I know. He's made out of rubber, apparently. He gets up to the 33-yard line.
But obviously, the trainer checked him out, and the coaches would never put him back in if they thought he was at any harm.
I just think with a big lead, why bother, right? Say, take the rest of the night off.
Yeah, it's bigger fish to fry.
Big game coming up next week. They're going to give it to him again. Carter cuts inside, runs into Galkowski. Galkowski was riding him like a bucking bronco, where he finally gets him down, but not before Carter gets another 8-yard gain. They'll call it 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
180 yards on the night for Colton Carter.
10:32 to go on a moving clock. Fourth quarter, 48-21 Bulldogs. They scored the first 2 touchdowns to make it 13-0. Mount Blue came back to make it 13-7, and it's been all Bulldogs since then. That touchdown pass at the end of the half was
really a
backbreaker. They give it to Roy, bounces off a tackler at the line of scrimmage, gets out over the 45 before Roman Galkowski makes the tackle.
Reeder along with Roman Galkowski team up for the stop for the Cougars. First attempt Bulldogs at your own 46-yard line.
46 of Mount Blue, 1st and 10 for Lawrence.
And this is where you want to have that 10, 12, 14 play drive and really take out most of this quarter and punch one in and really get your first unit out of there.
Pelletier in the tight to the left, 2 running backs behind Mike Hamlin. Lone receiver to the right is Bradford. Hamlin going to hand it off to Carter. Carter breaks a tackle. Stiff arm at the 48. Another stiff arm as he goes out of bounds at the 45. Another 9-yard pickup for Colton Carter. Having a big game tonight. 4 touchdowns, 3 running, 1 receiving, and closing in on 200 yards rushing. He must have about 270 all-purpose yards, Larry, because he has that long catch, that diving catch. He might get himself the play of the game and player of the game. Oh, the clean sweep is what we like to call it. give it to him again. Carter turns the corner at the 30. Stiff arm shoves a man down as he finally goes down inside the 20. That was Brody Farmer who took the beating on that one. That reminded me of who's the running back for
Jacobs?
No, the other one, the King.
Oh, Derrick Henry?
Henry. He's had a couple of those stiff arms where a guy comes up to tackle him and he just shoves him down in front, not like sideways, like you're going down and I'm going to step on your face. First down, Bulldogs at the Mount Blue 18-yard line. That must have put him over 200 yards. L-Dub. Hamlin letting some time run off before he takes the snap. They're going to give it to LeClaire. He cuts it back inside and short gain, maybe a yard for Garrett LeClaire. Lawrence leading 48-21 here with 8 minutes and change to go in the fourth quarter.
You know, Lawrence's offense got it going last week with 48 points against Missolonghi. They got 48, and they're looking for more just in time to go down to Falmouth next week with your offense in high gear.
Roy, the lone setback. Hamlin barks out the signals. They're going to pitch it to LeClaire. LeClaire tries to turn the corner, nothing doing. Roman Galkowski there for Mount Blue strung it out and dragged him down. They give him a yard, third down and 9.
It's been an 8-play drive, just what they wanted. Take time off.
We're going to send Bradford wide to the right. LeClaire in the slot to the right. Lone setback, Roy. Hamlin trying to let some time run down before he takes the snap. Fakes it, throws. Nice catch by Roy as he reached back, but good coverage there by, is that number 11 for Mount Blue? No, I'm sorry, that was Stevie Galkowski with his speed, was able to chase down Roy. Nice catch by Roy, though,
yes,
reaching back.
Boy, they got great hands, Carter and Roy.
Lawrence letting the time run down as Hamlin goes to the sideline to get the play. Fourth down, and looks like about 7. They need to gain the 7-yard line of Mount Blue to get a first down. Hamlin takes a snap, rolling to his left. He's going to keep it himself. Hamlin cuts it inside. Hamlin going to the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Hamlin. I like that play. Student body left. Here's the instant replay brought to you by our friends at Dirigo Vet Care. He had a line of blue shirts in front of him, and he had holes to pick from, and Hamlin able to rumble into the end zone for his first touchdown of the game. Snap, hold, kick, all good. 7 for 8 for Mr. Pellerin. And Bulldogs lead it 55-21. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
A 10-play, 84-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 10-yard, fourth down touchdown run by Michael Hamlin. The extra point is good, and with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the game, Lawrence now leads 55-21.
I believe you said that they had 440-something yards through 3 quarters. You add that 8, they're over 500
They're
yards
over
total
500.
total offense.
Yes.
It's impressive. It's a good thing they got great offense because their defense is a sieve right now. They need
They
to
got
shore
some work
that
to
up.
do.
They need to shore that up. Squib kick. Nice hop. Going to be taken at the 25-yard line by Galkowski. Looking for a block. Galkowski turns it upfield. Still on his feet. Galkowski. He's got a line of people in front of him. Galkowski all the way down the sideline. Touchdown, Mount Blue.
Touchdown, Mount Blue. Stevie Galkowski on return.
75-yard return by Galkowski. Let's see that one again as he had 5, 6 white shirts in front of him. And takes it all the way to the house. And we talked about defense, that the Bulldogs have to shore up their defense. Boy, special teams as well. Yikes. And they must be averaging 40 yards a return. I mean, that's a long one right there, but they've been returning the ball. And it's not just Mount Blue. They've struggled all year with this. Extra point is good. So with 5:39 to go in this one, Mount Blue scores again to make it 55-28 Bulldogs. Colebrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan has an all-star lineup of new and used vehicles. Their knowledgeable staff will help you find the Mitsubishi vehicle you want at an affordable price. Mention this ad for a free collector's edition trading card of Maine basketball star Cash McClure. Stop by at 337 Madison Avenue in Skowhegan or shop online at ColebrookMitsubishi.com. I can speak from experience, L-Dub. I had a great experience there buying a car. Bought my wife a new Mitsubishi over there, even though Ronnie was mad because I didn't go get it from him. But I bought a lot of cars from Ronnie. You know, I said I got to spread the love a little bit.
Spread the wealth.
I never got a taste. I never got my taste either. My whole family has bought cars from Ronnie. The captain. We had a little MASH unit going on there at softball this week. Ronnie got hurt.
Maddie Borman
got hurt.
My feelings got hurt.
Yeah, well, that always happens. And again, they're going to not get this. Harkins was trying to will the ball over the 50-yard line.
Should have got down and started talking to it.
I guess Coach Friedman going to need to work on that onside kick. Really, what you want to do is kick on the top of it, right, Larry? And just kind of get the ball bouncing down the field and try to get something. 16-30.
Update from Skowhegan. They just punched one in with 2 minutes to go. Looks like Skowhegan is going to beat Missalonsky. I would say that was a little bit of an upset.
Well, Missalonsky can score quickly, though. They've got a really good passing game, so I wouldn't count them up. Plus, they can kick field goals.
Well, it's 2 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, and they get the ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever heard of anybody coming back with 2 minutes left in the game?
Not 2 scores down.
It's 16-13.
No, it's 26-13.
Oh, I just saw 16-13. Okay, never mind.
No.
I thought you were having a brain cramp there, but it was me that's dumb.
My Belgrade math is good this time.
Handoff to Carter again. Carter's still in the game. Why? I keep asking. With 5:34 to go. And a 27-point lead. My Messalonsky math is good there.
All right.
See how I did that? I did my gazintas just like that.
Well, like we said, Falmouth next week for Lawrence as they travel down for the big game. Lawrence will be 4-2. Mount Blue will be hosting Messalonsky next week up in Farmington.
Hamlin allowing some time to run off. He's got LeClaire and Roy in the backfield. Gives it to LeClaire. Jukes at the line, nothing there. As Meter makes the tackle. I think Mita's happy to see Colton Carter out of the game.
Yeah, he got a few stiff arms from Mr. Carter.
Gabe Fairbrother comes in for Lawrence. I think Roy's going to get the rest of the night off with 4:43 to go in the fourth quarter.
He ends up with 142 yards on the night, couple touchdowns.
It was 27-7 at the half, so they've scored 49 points in the second half between both teams. Hamlin barks out the signals. Hands it off, right side LeClaire. LeClaire trying to make a move. He gets forward for a few yards before Stevie Galkowski was there to make the stop. Galkowski going to come off, and James Davis, a freshman, comes in for Mount Blue. Bradford, the lone receiver, to the left, as Hamlin allows more time to tick down before taking the snap. LeClaire comes in motion. They hand it off right up the middle. Cutting it outside is Gabe Fairbrother. Fairbrother,
Ball carried by Gabe Fairbrother.
senior, is going to be taken down after a pickup of about 6. 4th down and 1 for the Bulldogs. Oh, they should bring Pellerin in for a field goal. It'll be a 45-yarder. That'd be cool.
Yes, it would.
Hamlin under center. Barks out the signals. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle, LeClaire. LeClaire breaks a tackle at the 10. LeClaire to the end zone for the touchdown. They tried to pull him down by his face mask. The instant replay here brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care. LeClaire broke a tackle and he was gone to the end zone. 61-28. Bulldogs looking for the extra point here from Pelletier. He's only missed one tonight. And he is going to nail this one. So you said when he missed the first one, Larry, how they were struggling with extra points. He hasn't missed one yet.
No, he hasn't. He has come through.
Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. L-Dub.
That was a 5-play, it was a 40-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 26-yard touchdown run by Garrett LeClaire, his first of the night, and the extra point was good. And with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the game, Lawrence now leads 62-28.
Don't forget, at the conclusion of this game, we'll have our player of the game brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. And our precision play of the game, it's brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel plus Toro, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. They smartly do not kick it to Galkowski, who took the last one to the house. It was Galkowski, right? Wasn't?
Yes, it was Steve.
Yeah. Mount Blue will have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Big game next week for the Bulldogs as they take on #1 unbeaten Falmouth, a team that forfeited 2 games and almost had to forfeit a 3rd game last year due to lack of players. And they've made a remarkable recovery this year to be unbeaten right now. going into next week's big game. Harkins out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off right up the middle. Broken tackle at the line of scrimmage. And still on his feet is number 23, Dylan Gray. Mount Blue gets a pickup of about 11 before he's finally taken down.
Looks like the second unit is in for Lawrence's defense.
Landis Mansfield on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Clock restarts after they set the chains. 2:14 to go on a moving clock here. Fourth quarter, 62-28 Bulldogs. Actually, Carter Meter is the quarterback now for Mountain Blue.
Freshman.
Hands it off. And a punishing blow by Dylan Gray on the tackler for Lawrence, which was LeClaire making the stop. Clock ticks down, close to a minute left in this one.
Excuse me, Carter Meter is a sophomore.
Yes. Aiden Vayu coming in for Lawrence. 54 seconds to go in this one. Second down and 6 for Mount Blue. Full house backfield for Meter. 2 receiver set. Takes it, oh, high snap, nice play. Meter taking it himself, looking for a block, not much there. Stacked up by the Bulldogs. Ashton Darling was the first one there. Maybe time for one more play, not if they run to the sideline to get it though. As it looks like Mount Blue are gonna let the time run out here. And this one will be over from Pete Cooper Stadium with 11 seconds left. Actually, they send in number 14, Quinn Ryan, a freshman. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get a playoff. It doesn't look it. That's gonna be your final here from Pete Cooper Stadium. Bulldogs get the win, 62-28. Back after this.
40 pounds of each. And then I made my own supplements by combining them. But since there's 12 of them, I had to break it into 2. Okay. And then I made it very affordable for patients to afford. So they take these with their apple cider vinegar along with the weight loss medication. And that's how the program works. We have lots of successful people that are doing that.
At Dr. Brian Gillis's Wellness Center, we're committed to helping you achieve your wellness goals. Our experienced team, led by Dr. Brian Gillis, a board-certified medical doctor and surgeon with hospital privileges, offers personalized care and treatment plans designed specifically for you and your weight loss journey. Stop by our walk-in clinic every Wednesday from 1 to 6 p.m. at 8 Water Street in Oakland.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Cashier. As a basketball player, driving to the basket is a big part of my game. I also enjoy golfing, and there's nothing like the feeling of hitting a long drive. No matter how you drive or what you drive, be sure to get your next ride at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. They have a great selection of vehicles, great customer service, and lots of financing options. And of course, they always take cash. Visit coldbrookmitsubishi.com or drive to see them in Skowhegan.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Eli Poulin in the Dr. Brian Gillis Wellness Center broadcast booth. Bulldogs get the win, 62-28. Let's do our post-game awards first. Our Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have Precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, plus Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. We're going to give that to Colton Carter, who made a beautiful diving catch at about the 38-yard line as the Bulldogs had that 2-minute drive in the first half where they were able to punch it in with I think it was a 70-something yard drive. They scored in a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a 75-yard drive, just over 2 minutes, and they executed perfectly. They got the plays in. They ran the hurry up offense, and bing, bing, bing. Michael Hamlin 5 for 5 on that drive, and he got an 8-yard touchdown pass to Colton Carter.
Our senior spotlight, senior of the game, senior spotlight. He's a senior.
And the spotlight was on him tonight.
That's one of our new things. We're going to do a senior spotlight every
I like it. Yeah, that's great.
Nice job by him. But our player of the game, our precision play of the game goes to Colton Carter. And our player of the game is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. And online at hammondlumber.com.
It's going to be a clean sweep. We're going to go with Colton Carter. 21 carries, 226 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 pass catch for a touchdown, 4 touchdowns on the night, and a little scare in that third quarter when he went down and hobbled off. He looked like in a lot of pain, but he came back in and finished out the game. Colton Carter is our player of the game.
How many receiving yards did he have, Larry? Because he must have been closed in on 300 total yards.
I had him with 48 yards receiving.
280-something yards
so,
total offense. Yeah. That's pretty good. Our post-game show brought to you by, you guessed it, Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online here with all the stats, everything you need to know about this game. He's a legendary color man. His jersey is hanging. I can close my eyes right now and see it hanging in Belgrade Central. L-Dub.
Thanks, Rick. Okay, for Mount Blue, they go to 1-5 on the season. Their next game is at home next Friday night in Farmington against Missolonghi. Team-wise, they had 90 yards rushing. They had 236 yards passing for a total of 326. Gary Hawkins, the junior, was 12 for 22 for 236 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nice looking. He got off to a very slow start, but he had
some nice throws.
Yeah, had some nice throws, and Steve Galkowski had 3 touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and a kickoff for 75 yards for a touchdown. Mount Blue does have a few things working for them, but they go to 1-5 on the season. For Lawrence, they go to 4-2 on the season, and their next game is at Falmouth. Big game down in Falmouth next Friday night. Team-wise, they had 475 yards rushing on 51 carries, 106 yards passing. Michael Hamlin didn't have to really throw after halftime, after the 2-minute offense right before half. They had 581 yards of total offense. For the game. The two teams combined for 907 yards of offense.
Wow.
And individually, Colton Carter, like we said, 21 carries, 226 yards. You had Preston Roy for 15 carries for 142 yards, and you had Michael Hamlin for Lawrence. He had a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown. He was 9 for 13 for 106 yards. That's 3 games in a row that he's been over 100 yards passing.
Nice. So we'll be back next Saturday. We'll be over in Winslow as the Class D battle between the Black Raiders of Winslow and the Belfast Lions. Rivalry game. Throw the records out the window regardless of the records. Those two teams don't really like each other very much, so we'll be over there for that one. And then our final regular season game will be back here the week after on Friday night as Lawrence hosts Hamden. So, again, your final score here from Pete Cooper Stadium, 62-28 Bulldogs for Larry Workman and Eli Poulin. I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.